Good morning. What you're hearing in the background is a medieval pavan. I have actually stolen this music so it might get the video taken down. If you've not seen the film Orlando, it's from that. But it's a fairly traditional medieval type of song anyway. It's beautiful. And so is the film, you need to see it. I went to see it a long time ago with Anne French, if you're out there, and it's amazing. It ends up with what's his face from the Communards. Just sort of, well, I'm not going to tell you the ending because it's so far out. So, what's the news, Sam? How are you? I'm back on these, aren't I? Went to see the doctor yesterday. She said everything was fine. We're going to put you back on them. But if you think you're going to have a heart attack, go to A&E. Well, thanks for that. That's very encouraging to know. So down the hatch they go. I'm going to get them all out of the packet first because Karen moans about them minkling. What else is happened today, Sam? Actually, I've just done something quite funny, but unfortunately I can't. I might try and move the camera to accommodate my little... No, I won't. Let me just see if it works. No, it doesn't really. Right. So down the hatch they go. One, two, three, four. In one. My sister yesterday, she was like, don't take tablets with prunes. You can't dry swallow them, they get trapped in your throat. And I remember thinking, hang on, that's like my nan. Watch out the tablet doesn't get trapped in your throat. Like, why would I do that? What? I might as well put a pencil down my throat. Although every time my mum took a boyfriend's dog for a walk over to my nan's, on the way out my nan would always say, make sure the dog doesn't get under a bus and you'll get dragged under with it. Like, what? Some people can just fantasize, can't they? Some people's lives are like Final Destination. So everything you do sort of has this inevitable conclusion where you get your head sliced off by a pane of glass or your eyes gouged out and then set on fire before being threshed to death in some farming machinery. Like, no, it won't happen. Look. Turmeric. If I die of dry swallowing turmeric, I'll be a happy man. Put that on my bloody grave. Well. And the usuals, which I'm not going to bore you with. What am I going to bore you with today? Well, nothing, because I've told you how I am. Like you, I all woke up to hear the news about Prince Andrew. Saying he wants a jury trial. Well, you got no choice, Andrew, because you're going to get a jury trial because you're on trial for fiddling with young girls. And they still get away with it. And I still have arguments with people about the royal family. Oh, they are wonderful. They're so good for tourism. Really? Not really true. So we do well for tourism. We are number 4 in the world, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but I think we're number 4. Behind America, Japan and France. None of which, as far as I know, have a monarch. In fact, I'm sure America didn't really like our monarch, George III. So you don't find many statues of him around New York because they were pulled down. France, they didn't like their monarchs either. They chopped their heads off. Japan, well, thanks to the Truman Doctrine, we got rid of Japan's monarch as part of the unconditional surrender agreement. We so unnecessarily put forward to the Japanese. And then there's us. Because all the people come flocking to the UK just to see the royal family. fact, they should open a theme park, shouldn't they? Yes, Royal Land. And you'd go in and you'd buy all the paraphernalia, and then you go on all the rides. I would avoid the Prince Andrew ride, to be honest with you. Not really good for the young girls. You go into a dark tunnel. I won't, I'll stop there. Now, how did I get onto Prince Andrew? I've absolutely no idea. Reading, yes. Oh, two things happened today. Well, number one, my wife brought me this for Christmas, and it's big and heavy and stuff, but it's a coffee table book, and it's ace because basically you just open it up every now and then on every day, and there are funny cartoons. Oh, that's upside down. There are funny cartoons to read, which it's just really good to flick through. And I kind of like it. It's calming. I did say to the doctor yesterday, I'm sleeping okay, but something tells me there's a little bit of agitation. Then it's probably because I'm doing the macho thing by telling everyone I'm okay, but surely there's got to be some anxiety somewhere. That probably creeps in late at night. So anything at all that sort of sedates me is good. So I read it every night anyway, but during the day I like to read, and when I just sit down sometimes I just like to flick through something. Why don't you flick through the internet, Sam? It's right good. Well, no, I disagree. I was thinking about that. I think there's something very calming and orderly about reading a book, even if it's a book like that. And you the book's in charge. You have to follow the order and the structure of the book. The book tells you what to do, and this is the opposite to the internet. You know, the internet puts us in charge, and that's not how reading should be. Okay, it just shouldn't be like that. You know, reading is basically what some people really don't like. It's a humbling experience. It's a humbling submission to the fact that, you know, we aren't the be all and end all as individuals, that there are bigger things out there. You know, and therefore reading itself is a bit of a challenge to the cult of personality, isn't it? You know, because you're not in charge. One day something comes along and gets you. It grows inside your body. And it makes it very clear that you're not in charge. So the real book I wanted to talk about, well, I didn't want to talk about it because this isn't a book show. This is just me showing you that I'm in bonny spirits and to tell you to stop texting me, which you have done, thankfully. And so it leads into this. It's this what Matthew Syed. So again, I read this just before I got the news about the cancer. What I really like about this, I like Matthew Syed anyway. He did Black Box Thinking and another book called Bounds, which did became very popular in schools for all the wrong reasons. And because it's called Rebel Ideas and Diverse Thinking and all the multicolours there, what he argues quite cogently and quite successfully is that actually, you know, this individual genius idea is wrong. All the best ideas come from collaboration and challenging each other and working in teams. It's just fact, it's just the way it is. Which I like. And it challenges the idea of the strong man. You know, stupid idea. The strong anyone, really. So, if you get a chance to read it, it's good. If you can't be bothered to read it, listen to his podcast, it's good. So I think it's a BBC podcast. Yeah, I like him. I met him actually, and everyone in the school was grovelling, going, "Oh, Matthew Syed." I kind of challenged him, and he liked it. So we ended up having a chat, much to the chagrin of the head teacher, who thought I was a naughty boy for daring to talk to him. Okay, what a boring thing that was. Do something fun, Sam. Make us laugh. No, I'm not. Because I'm going to have nausea in a bit after taking those tablets, and then I'm going to have to eat loads of ginger. In fact, according to somebody, I actually starting to look ginger. Not my hair, my face. Oh my God, I've got a ginger face. Hair's still alright though. Thank God for that. Right, have a lovely day. Bye bye.